Fashion Month.
Just what? Pretty be careful. That just wasn't neat. Pretty.
Okay. See if my mic's on. Okay, cool. It's on. So the thing with the whip is every attack is really slow. So it's actually a reed-based weapon. And it's very defensive, which is not meta as far as Dark Souls is concerned. Making it rather bad. And actually this whole build is focused on things that are not as good, like the Partisan. Because it's a spear, yes, but it has very short range for a spear. So it's, but it has an interesting heavy where it's sweeping, and then its weapon art has armor, which by the way does less damage than you might think it does, based off that animation. I chose the build because it's fun. I like having fun in games rather than being tryhard, because if I'm tryhard I would just use a straight sword and it wouldn't be fun. And I've never used a straight sword in Dark Souls PvP. I don't think I will. I'll try to speak my thought process for invading as well. Also, paying attention to the name that appears, so Krokino, or whatever I pronounce that in this case, is important, because phantoms can pretend to be normal players. Okay, I need to go this way. So that thing is kind of freaking out, which makes me think that they went by here, but at the same time, these other ones would be awake. Is the hand guy on? Okay, the hand baby thing is still alive and not aggroed ever, which means they didn't go this way. Which makes me think they had to have gone this way. However, they might have gone down to the boss, which seems they have, and I will, yeah, I'll have to take a roundabout way to get there. They'll probably enter the boss room before I can, so I'll explain the question you had. The purple juice is toxic buildup, or yeah, they began the boss, which means I have to leave. The purple juice meter is toxic buildup, which pretty much just means you get inflicted with toxic. It's a meter that can be with many different things. If I put on this, you'll see I have bleed buildup right now. They're just different auxiliary effects, as they're referred to. You can see on the right, it's bleed, poison, frost, curse, toxic being part of poison. If you get bleed buildup, it does a percentage of your health and some flat damage. If you get poison, it does damage over time. Toxic does more damage over time. Kind of. It's weird. Frost, not as much damage as bleed, but also makes it so that you lose stamina, or sorry, you gain stamina slower. And then curse is something that only not players, PvE, can afflict, and it's just an insta-kill. I might... Okay, I can go to here now. Thank God. The place is so boring to invade. I'll probably try to increase my level, my soul level, so I can change where I'm invading. Because these places are boring. Is a way to put them. It makes it really easy for them to just go to the boss room when they're in a pinch. They're very small areas. My soul level on this character is 60, about, and it'll take that many souls. I don't think I have enough to, yeah, to change my soul level by a large amount. I can increase my level like once. I'm gonna quickly double check where I am in the game. Okay, so yeah, I have to kill Dancer, which would be fun with a whip, actually. I'll do one invasion here, then I'll go and continue my playthrough, so I can increase my level and my weapon ranks. I'm finding invasions really fast, by the way. You generally don't find them that fast. Okay, Silver Knights. Oh, well, that did not take long for me to... so, K-N-I-G-H-T. So, fun fact about, Dark Souls. For one reason or another, the word knight gets censored, which I think is what his name is. Ooh, very risky. I got pretty lucky there. Right there you can see that bleed was caused on him. Which is why that did massive damage. So the thing about whips as well is that they have very low AR or attack rating, meaning they do very little damage. Like for instance, what this guy's using right here is known as the Claymore, specific weapon name, but its class is a greatsword. So it does rather high amounts of damage. Where's my bow? There's my bow. Yes, invading means I'm invading a person. Which is what I really like doing. It was pretty good. I messed up a lot. Every time I did the spinny thing, I did it too late. Because this is good for when someone rolls in. Same as this. That guy was actually pretty good, yeah. I just don't think he's ever fought a whip, so he didn't know how to fight it. He kept rolling in recklessly, which is fair when you don't know the weapon. But, if he knew the weapon, he would know that that's not a strategy that's advisable. He also didn't slow himself down when he had a lot of bleed build up. He just kept going, which allowed me to attack it on, because it slowly goes away. Oh, and by the way, when I use this, that increases the amount of bleed buildup my weapon does. Carthus Rouge. It's a temporary buff. It makes my weapon also glow red. I might use... Okay, so these guys haven't even left, or haven't gone that far. Unless they have shortcut open. Let's find out if they have shortcut open. They do not. Which means that they're clearing the area, which means they're newer. There's no reason to clear this area. Or almost no reason. Especially not down here. There it is. So there's etiquette when invading. I'm gonna see if this guy has etiquette. No, okay. No emote, he just went at it. He seems newer. I'm not gonna hold it against him that much. He's gonna turtle a lot. He's R1 spamming, which means he's just using his light attack a bunch. Which is a very bad plan. It won't do that much damage because I didn't two-hand it beforehand. But right there, that was a guard break, meaning I can get a riposte off. He's gonna go and heal. Because I forgot I'm not fighting someone honorable. Catch him since he has slow weapon. Let go too late. Hit him there. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Phantom range. Yes. They get a message saying blank has invaded you. So right there, I played too risky. I thought he was being honorable, so I... Whatever. Actually, that sword is not OP. I'm just using something that's not good. It is pretty good. Great swords are probably one of the better classes. Straight swords being the best by far. But great swords are definitely really good. And that one in particular has a low AR, but a lot of phantom range. And I always forget about it. I don't see it that often. It's also generally used on spellcasters, because when you defeat something, you get some FP back, which is pretty much just mana. I think it's focus points. Okay, there's the guy. And he has a summon, which means I should not use the whip. The whip is really bad against multiple people. But I saw, the reason why I can tell there was a summon is the guy that got damaged. It said Warriors of Sunlight, and then name, and Warriors of Sunlight is a faction in this game. Yep, there it is. Bitohekon. Ah, he's a twink. He's using high level shit. Spear isn't super bad. And since I'm fighting this guy one-on-one, oh, never mind. Okay, I see how this is. Are there any other gankers? No? Okay. Not a good trade. Fuck, has no horizontal range. So by the way, if you ever see me turn around when healing, that's so they don't get a backstab off, which is massive damage. But they like doing that, which can make it easy to dodge their attacks. This is not way too many of them. I'm used to fighting 3. I'm just playing this bad. There's one of them. These guys themselves are actually pretty bad. It's just been a while since I've had to deal with many. So what this guy's doing right now is he's going for a... Never mind. I thought he was going to go for a resummon. Well, my goal is to stop him from resummoning his phantom. Or, actually, he might quit out. In which case, oh well. But, because of what he's doing, he has to fight these guys, which wasn't smart of him. That guy that's releasing the mist lowers his max HP. Spear has a good running attack. He's going to go back down there. And if he's just going to die. To progress, he has to go this way. So he's just running in circles. I don't think he has any heals left, because he hasn't healed the whole time I was here. Now that I did the summon. Okay. Well, which means he's over this way. Yeah, he's fighting that guy. Alright. I could just camp him out, but let's be a little aggressive. I think he's quitting out currently. Yep, there it is. Quit out. Unfortunately, pretty common with hosts that are bad. No matter how bad a host is, if they're not being disrespectful, I don't care. I lose a lot of respect for people when they quit out, or if they point down. Unwarranted point down. If they just beat you and they point down, that's annoying. And I will go all out on the next. Yeah, it happens a lot. It pretty much is just, I won though, and since I don't care about the rewards anymore, I don't know, who cares? Wait, when was the last time I died? Oh yeah, I guess that great sword guy. I think I lost all my souls. Oh, whatever. There's one of them. That might have been the host, actually. Yeah, G-Funk right down there. Let's use a Partisan. Partisan's fun. Don't want to waste any of my buffs either. I'm gonna try to have a respectful duel with this guy. I'll let him kill the enemies. I'll let him kill the enemies. Heal up. I want him to heal right now. Want him to heal? Come on. Okay, okay. He doesn't want to heal. Yeah, the weapon art does not do a lot of damage. I don't know why he's being so passive about it, though. He's mixing in kicks, which is interesting, but if I had a... Okay, well, that's it. I'm swapping out the Partisan and putting on Carthus Rouge, because he healed. I was going to have fun with the thing, but I'm actually pretty good with whips. This guy's not great. Shield break imminent. He uses a lot of stamina. And he keeps hiding behind his shield. He's gonna just roll spamming. Here's the thing about healing. It does not reduce the amount of resistance, the amount of auxiliary buildup you have. See right there? He just got bled, meaning massive damage. So here's something. No matter what weapon you use, a third R1 never confirmed. People, you'll always see at least 2, and if they're bad, they'll do 3. So he's actually using the most overpowered weapon type in the game, the straight sword. He's not using a terribly overpowered straight sword specifically. The broadsword, it's okay. It's found really early in the game. Its R2 attack is okay at best. Ran out of stamina. He's gonna do an interesting whip combo. He's gonna swap back to his shield because he thinks that'll fare him better. I'm a bit roll spamming right now. Yeah, he's fishing for roll attacks, which, not smart of him. And then he spams R1, easy punish. Don't know how my attack just phased through him. He's bad at being aggressive. Yeah, he's waiting for my attack, which is not what he should do when fighting a whip. What? Yeah, see how he's waiting? He's trying to punish attacks when he's using a straight sword, and it's just going to draw out this fight, but it's not a smart strategy for the straight sword user, especially against a whip. You try to parry. Fun fact, impossible to parry whips. No matter what whip, you cannot parry it. So by the way, if you're wondering why that attack just now did like no damage, it's because I'm out of FP. I'll just keep catching him with heavy attacks. That was a prime heavy attack. He's good at making sure his shield doesn't break. I'll give him that. That's not a terribly... That's not a thing you should be praised for. Most people should be able to do that. Heal up. Ooh, that hit me. Interesting. Wow, he has a lot of heals. I think he's... This sucks. I wish I had a greatsword. That's what I use most of the time. Whips just aren't good. And the Partisan's not going to do me any good here. Probably. Actually, it might be. Pretty fast. Yeah, no, that is. He's going to point down. If he can figure out how. He does not deserve that. He doesn't... fuck. I should get a different weapon so I can actually do something when people are being like that. Turtling behind a shield and playing super defensive. Do we have anything here? Rapier wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. If I... No, that was not a super good battle. That was bad on both fronts. In fact, I'd say that's one of the worst battles I've been a part of. I should have killed him 10 times over. And... No, he healed a lot, but a lot of hosts do that. I'm kind of used to it. They like healing. Oh, by the way, fun fact. Invaders and people who get summoned to other people's worlds have half the amount of heals they normally do, rounded down. So I go from 12 to 6. I might swap that to 5 heals and 1 mana heal because I can't. Honestly, I probably lost because I couldn't use my weapon art anymore. It just didn't do enough damage. So max what? Heals? You can have 15. 15 plus 10. Which that plus 10 just means how much of a heal it is. So 15 total heals, and you can upgrade the amount that it heals 10 times. So right now, what I'm doing is I'm unlocking a new area by fighting a boss. I just need to access it. Yada 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 yada.
Please save his soul.
I hate this.
Tell him what he must.
I can't skip this. I forgot to just attack her. Yada yada yada. Let me fight the boss that everyone has a hard time with. But I recently just no-hit. Haha! I no-hit you. Probably easier with Partisan. Oh wow, this does less damage than when I was level 9 or whatever. Jesus Christ. Dark Hand is so overpowered. Really easy to hit with this thing though. That was a bad plan. Did not think that one through. Okay. Oh. Ow. I got bitch slapped. They don't normally do the slap that often. Can't see anything. No, not the grub. Nope. I'm getting hit so much more than I should. Like that. Spin. 2, 3, 4. That was a very low amount of spin. So I was counting the spins. Normally it's like 6 or 7. Generally the low end is... Oh wait. Oh, the explosion didn't happen. The extra explosion. Just heal. This is not easy with the whip. Holy shit. Whip's so slow. I should just suck it up with the low damage Partisan. Partisan may be low damage, but it'll still be better damage than... Or it'll still be easier than whip. Wow, I mistimed that pretty bad. You know... I really messed that one up. Jesus Christ. Oh, I remember what weapon I was trying to get now. I was trying to get the flamberge. Would you rather me swap builds or farm for the flamberge, Asher? Okay, this will be much more boring. I'm pretty much going to be killing actually, you were pretty close to spelling it. Just replace the U with an E and you spelt it correctly. It's a weapon that's kind of glitched. It's a great sword that seems to do less damage, but one move in its arsenal does crazy amounts of damage because its motion value is set to something else. And I'm not going to get into motion values because that's a whole nother topic. But it, in short, is part of how they decide damage, and its motion value is set to a higher damage move than what it actually is. So let's do this so I can roll faster. Okay. Give me your weapon, please. So it's actually a very low chance drop from that enemy. And this is the fastest farm in the game for it. And it's not even that fast of a farm. It's kind of painful. I took it off so my equipment load can be under 30%. So I run faster and dodge further. I'll show you the difference in a sec. After I kill the guy one more time. Okay. Show you the difference. So this is under 30%. This is the distance. Above 30%. This is the distance. I am running in loops to kill that one enemy I just killed, so that I'm possibly able to get the weapon he drops sometimes, and I have to rest at the bonfire to reset him. So I have to run in this loop. It is, as far as farms go, it is one of the worst farms in the game, and I hate it. But it's a really good weapon, and I really like the weapon. But even after getting the weapon, I don't have enough souls to increase its level enough. Thank you, Bible. Yes, the flamberge weapon. It also works well with my build, because my build is a bit bleed focused, and the flamberge has intrinsic bleed. I'm gonna need to get 2 more sharp gems. Maybe 3 more, actually. So here's a fun fact for you. See that stat item discovery in the middle of the screen? It increases the chance of getting whatever weapon. You can artificially increase it, oh, god damn it, using some rings, consumables, a certain weapon. I have none of those. You can also increase it by increasing your luck stat. My luck stat's actually at 14, which is relatively high for a lot of people. However, I haven't upgraded. I just started with a higher luck stat. And that, it does some other things, but that's the thing that I'm going to be talking about right now. So my item discovery is 114, which is sometimes higher than when people do this earlier on in the game. The chance, though, is, it's hard to say what the chance exactly is. But it's very low. I think when I had all the things that increased my chance to drop something, and with max luck, it took me a good 30 tries or so to get the weapon. It's abysmal. It's so annoying to get. But I like it. It's a good weapon. It has a unique heavy attacks. It has... What do you mean Nani? Nani to what point? I said a lot. We're in for a grind. Hashtag Paul. Well, I might get bored and change what we're doing. I'm gonna quickly check. I'm gonna check the levels of my other characters really quick. Oh, no, it's a low chance. I'll quickly look up the chance for the flamberge dropping. Great. 5%. Well, with full item discovery gear, so I have lower, so it's even less than 5% for me. Okay, let's see. I don't have anyone that's quite at the level I want it to be. Let's do some low-level invasions, actually. So I don't quite have the build I want for this guy, because what I want is what's known as the Dragon Torso or Stone. Oh, it's this guy. This guy we're on right now. It's a low-level great bow build. It's not completely done, but I have to do some things via invading, so I might as well do some invading. I'm surprised I have to go to the Undead Settlement though instead of Highwall. I don't have the Obscuring Ring yet, which is why I'm going to be invading, by the way. So hopefully I can do this thing that I need to do. I need to take this Covenant off. I want this one on. Do I need any of these on? Let's grab that, and let's invade! So key things of this build. This thing, Morgan Blade, increases my damage when I'm less than 20% health, same as Red Tearstone Ring. They do stack. This increases my damage when I have less equip load, which actually won't help me that much. The Night Ring increases my damage, kind of, but it allows me to use my weapon, is the main thing that it does. And, oh, okay. So this is the very, very, very beginning of the thing. So I'm going to force myself to take some damage. So I'm at below 20%, so I get increased damage. And now I'm going to take that off so I get a little bit more damage because of the Flings Ring. You'll see that my AR is at 537, which is really, really, really high for the level I'm at. I think I see him right there. Yeah, that's him. I think he's up there. Not sure though. I'm probably gonna die. Let's get the Dark Hand. It's my melee weapon. What the? Oh. So this guy's using something extremely over-leveled. Holy shit. So that weapon right there requires you to go into at least New Game Plus, which he is way too low of a level to be at. So it's very clear that he transferred this stuff over from a higher level. Like, it's... If you want, you can argue that about me, except all this stuff, or most of the stuff, you can get actually at lower levels than it would seem. Whereas his thing, you have to be in New Game Plus, at the least. I'm gonna take a shot on the Dark and say he's in the same spot. Nope. I missed a bit. I need to get the Hawk Ring. Missed a bit. Missed a bit. I don't use bows that much. There we go. I think that was where I wanted. Found him. Oh, he's using an overleveled bow as well. This guy's pure just overleveled nonsense. So here's the thing. He's using something called the obscuring ring. So you can kind of see him pull the arrow back right there, launch it, get pretty damn close to me actually. So I know he's right there. I missed greatly. He moved to right there. So here's the thing. No matter what, he's using an overleveled build, which means if I beat him, he's getting the point down. He will also point down at me if he kills me, even though he's using an overleveled build. Yep, there it is. And he's gonna point down. Oh, actually, you know what? He's a hacker. I just realized. The headpiece he has on is actually impossible to get. Took me a bit to realize. But yeah, that wax headpiece is actually a temporary thing you can get in a specific area. So it's very clear. Use hacker. Okay. Finally, people are at Lothric. Oh, people hack in Dark Souls. It happens all the time. Oh, no, wait. I should get the Hawk Ring. I should do that, like, right now. So I can get more, range for my bow. And I can start getting used to it like that instead. I decided not to get it because I wanted to show you the process of getting it. Because I have to make a friend. I wanted you to see me making the friend. I need to go here. Actually, wait, no. I don't want to go from that way. I want to go from Crucifixion Woods. It is a little weird to find a hacker on PlayStation, I will say. But it was definitely not as bad as hackers on PC who do different things. Oh yeah, I love this game. This game's real fun. I also transported to the wrong area. I could do it from here, but there's a lot of enemies. Whereas this way, there's one enemy. But it was great. If you have... I'm playing on the PS4, but I do also have it on PC. Which, once I get my PC up and running, I'm going to play a lot more on the PC than I do normally. Because you can do mods and shit. There's a lot of good mods in Dark Souls. There's one that lets you use enemies as stands, depending on which area you're in. There's one that completely overhauls the game, adds new weapons, new armor, effects to the armor. It is huge. Okay. I'm back as well. Alright. So, Mr. Friendship is over here. He has a big bow as well. So I actually made friends with him earlier, and that's what I got here. It's a branch of friendship or whatever, token of friendship. And he's, you know, a lovable guy. He fires arrows. Let me see if I can find it. There's a certain tree that he protects. Fuck, where is it? Oh, there it is. You see that white branch tree? He shoots arrows at that tree, or the thing surrounding that tree. There's another one over this way. It's in a different area altogether, so it might not render. Yeah, I think it renders. That he also protects. Actually, no, there's two more. There's one down in that swamp area. Definitely can't see it. It's by that fire to the left. There's another one in the Cathedral of the Deep. I don't know where that is. In relation to everything else. Yeah, people totally die to him without explanation. There's just because it's just things raining down from the sky. Sometimes people don't even know that there's a guy shooting an arrow. You can see it, but it's hard. Oh, most people are. Cool. Now he's dead. Where did it drop? There it is. Lock ring. I need that extra range on my bow, my guy. It's important. It's really funny watching people who don't know the game watch people who know the game, because the people who know the game have already played where they keep everyone they want to keep alive. They do everything morally that they want to do. So then, like, for instance, the Morian blade that I have here, I had to sell my soul to become a hollow, which is why I'm like all wrinkly and all that shit. Which is why I'm like this. The guy that did that ended up dying, so then this person that worships hollows or whatever had to come in, and they're like, hey, kill this wizard guy, and whatever, this is what you should do. He wants to be the Lord of Hollows when you should be. So then I kill him and give them their ashes, and then I get the blade. And then this was also a tribute of selling my soul and all that shit. I don't think anything else is. But yeah. Also, this is the world of Dark Souls. Everyone's evil. No one's good. Some people you think are good aren't. Dance of the Boreal Valley. So, to punish myself for being evil, as you say, I'm going... Fuck. I'm going to try to do a boss fight. Now this boss fight you should do around level 90 with a +8 weapon. +8 weapon, weapons go up to +10, just increases their damage. Oh, maybe a +9 weapon, but somewhere around there, +8, +9, which is a big deal. That's really powerful. I will be going at the boss at soul level 11 with a +0 weapon. This is my retribution. Okay. So my plan here is that when I'm at full HP, I get damage absorption and more attacks. When I'm at low HP, I get double more attacks. It's probably actually more than double. I don't know how much the multiplier is. We can actually find out. So, 331 with this on, that off, it becomes 301. And then if we stab myself twice. This back on just because. No, it's not active. 428. So yeah, increase my AR 120. Not exactly hitless, actually. Some hits I cannot survive. Others I can survive one of, and then I can heal. Because of this ring. If it wasn't for this ring, I would die one hit to everything. There would be literally no way for me to live. This boss is also a bit more of what I call a beast boss, meaning they kind of frenzy a bit. Their whole body becomes a hitbox sometimes, which is really annoying. And I'm really bad against those. A lot of people are bad against like more night bosses, and that in fact it's more common to be bad against those types of bosses, like the dancer that I was fighting against earlier, which I'm actually really good against. But a boss like this is really hard. Another thing about my low level, I have very, very, very low toxic resistance, meaning that this swamp, all this like weird colored shit, can build up toxic, meaning if I don't take a very specific route, I will die. Like that's just that. If I get toxic, I have nothing to heal it, meaning I will not have my resistance, which means I will die. And then not to mention those guys, they'll one-shot me. Those like black demon things, they'll one-shot me. Osiris the Consumed King. He doesn't do that attack that often. I'm gonna have to go at this hitless instead of trying to tank some of it. It might be smarter. Look, I'm bad against this boss, okay? I'm not even gonna defend that it's an easy or hard boss. It's pretty middle of the road. But I am definitely underleveled. I might have to treat this as hitless though. So by the way, the thing that I'm using right here has really, 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 really high base damage, which is why I use it. However, it has very, very little range, which is why it's hard to use. In fact, I would prefer using like Bloodlust or Morian Blade. However, the problem is I actually can't use them. I will do less damage than unarmed, which is just not worth it at all. Okay, got a message on my phone. Okay. See if I can not fuck up this specific route. Okay, service time. Which might be better to be not locked on. So that is a damaging field, which is the real reason I don't want to do this hitless. Because that'll one-shot me at the health I'm at. Because normally it doesn't do that much damage, but it does a lot of damage over time. But it'll probably one-shot me. Fuck, mistimed that. Honestly, I might just wimp out on this and get people to help me, because this is painful, to say the least. Like, I haven't even gotten to the second phase. The second phase is so bad for this. The problem with people helping me, however, is their level also gets brought down. No, I do shit damage. I can change my character to someone who also does shit damage. And it would be awful. 550 may be good for my level, like really good for my level actually, but it's really bad for everyone else. Especially for how close I have to be with the Dark Hand. I'm actually lucky that he's weak to dark damage. Let's swap to the Hawk Ring. I'm gonna go back to invading. Alright, well. By the way, I'm probably gonna stop at 9:30 because, to be honest, I also need to study. I just wasn't. Fade down the world. Why are they so close? They're so crazy close. It's not good for me. They're really close. Bide my time. Wait. Oh my god, that was so close. Oh, they don't attack invaders unless the host uses a special item. Bam! Snipe them. A toast. I shot him. Oh yeah, this is crazy. The downside of it is that I have to get far away from them, which it isn't easy. It's underappreciated how well I did that because I didn't push up enough to find them. But I'm trying to get the dragon body stone, which will allow me to transform into a dragon, which will increase my damage a little bit more. And then my build is actually complete. That's it. That's all I need to do. Huh. They're close to the boss. I can tell because this is open. And this is a shortcut to the boss. Find myself. Will I die from this? I might. I won't. Good to know. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like they're on their way to the boss. Will I fall damage that? I might. Might have gone to see Miss Emma. I don't know why I said Miss. But Emma is in that fog wall right there. Not that one. It's that one. Oh, he has Way of Blue. Oh, that is unfortunate. The blue spawned all the way over there, though. I don't have to deal with him. I might have to deal with him. Oh shit, another invader. Okay, so what this means, because there's 2 invaders, that means there's one host, there's always one host, and 3 phantoms, which means he has several summoned phantoms. Oh no, he has 1 summoned phantom and 2 blue spirits / sentinels. Good question, no clue. Invaders don't really get an idea of where the host is. We do know where blue spirits are, because when they get summoned in, we get that little red orb thing, and that shows where they get summoned in. And he can be pretty much anywhere. He cleared this whole place out, making this really hard to try and find him. That helps me though. Oh, okay. Okay. They're still in the starting area. However... Okay, so spirits get summoned into a host's world. There are several different types of spirits. There are phantoms, which are just normal spirits. They're not associated to any covenant, which is this thing right here. And they... what's it called? Okay. But they have to be summoned by the host. They have to put a summon sign down, and the host has to summon them. Then there are Warrior of Sunlights, or the Sunbros, as you might hear me call them. They're the same thing as a phantom, except their covenant is all about quote-unquote jolly cooperation. I'm a little worried of where they are. There are red spirits, or red phantoms, aka what I am. I just invade a world and I try to kill the host specifically. And then there are mad phantoms. They're purple. They want to kill phantoms or invaders. They just want to kill players in general. Then there are blue spirits, and by extension also blue sentinels. Blue sentinels are just better blue spirits. They get summoned into the world of a host that is wearing the Covenant way of blue, and they're just helpful spirits that are only there to kill invaders. They get summoned when the host is invaded. Wait a second. Are they using a young white branch? Oh no, they're not. You're sneaking up on me. Well, fuck. That kind of throws my game plan out the window. And I think I've explained every... well, I haven't explained every spirit. There are also Covenant spirits. Those are a bit more complicated and way more situational. Because they're only for certain areas. And there are 2 areas that have Covenant spirits associated with them. And pretty much they're on their own team. They just want to kill the host, but they can kill whoever they want. And generally they just kill whoever they want. The way he was walking up behind me. So the thing that annoys me here is that there are blue phantoms. Which... really unfortunate for me. With the way I'm playing right now. I think he's up there. If not, he went down the elevator. I'm gonna risk it. If he's up here, I'm probably dead. Because I'll have to no-hit it with a D. Oh, yeah. That's unfortunate. I don't know how good he is. I might be able to just kill him in like 2 shots. I'm gonna try this though. It didn't let me dodge at all. So I forgot to use my weapon art, which was what my plan was, but it didn't let me dodge at all. Whatever. Fuck. I don't know if I want to keep invading like this. I will. You know what? I will. I need to get the obscuring ring, so what I'm trying to get the obscuring ring, pretty much if I'm at a certain distance away, I'm invisible. My buffs aren't, my arrows aren't, but I am, which will drastically increase the viability of this build. The problem is I have to kill 10 hosts to get the necessary materials to trade in to get the weapon. Or the ring, my bad, the ring. And I have... How many do I have? I have 2. I need 10 of these. So I have to kill Joe now. Time to stab myself. Ooh. I hope they didn't see me. I overshot it a lot. I'm not used to the hawk ring. So that guy's using dark hand, which means he's probably over leveled. I don't think this guy knows what hit him. Yeah. I think he does. It's really funny to watch them though. I'm anticipating the roll. He almost rolled into it. Missed that. They have to come in from this staircase if they want to attack me. Seems like they might be ignoring me. I forgot to swap my Estus flasks to Ashen Estus though, so now I can't use my weapon art anymore, which is very unfortunate for me. I'm gonna show you a little secret spot I just thought of. Bop, bip. Where are they? They already dropped down? God damn. They're moving so quick. They're grooving by. Oh wait, the host is right here. I'm just gonna backstab him. Or not. Or the game won't let me. Got him. Okay. Doesn't matter if I die. If the host dies, I still get my reward. Okay, well, I will end this now, though. Anyway. Made some progress. That was fun. It was fun. I'm gonna... yeah, but I will cut this here. I do need to study as well.